Today we're looking at 50 ideas Mojang almost added to the game, but didn't. And if you guys can find all 10 hidden blobfish in today's video, you win. Now our first one adds so many unique magical mobs to Minecraft, which is something I feel like we've needed for a long time. Like, let's be honest, sheep, come on. Guys, I see enough sheep outside driving down the road in Ohio. I don't need to see more of them. Our first one here is a Fireflies spawn egg. It's just like a little plant, but take a look at this. You go in survival mode, just comes out and gets you like that, right? That's pretty sick. Look at that. But there's so many other cool ones in this mob. Like this dude. How sick is that to watch these two battle each other? We've got a few right now. So the first one, honestly, this one's too detailed. I don't actually like it. Did you talk to me? Did you just say something?
You talking to me?
No, I don't like them. They sound too much like minions. I got enough of minions. This is the grottle. Nope, that's my favorite. Look how cute that is. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's invincible because it's so strong. Whoa, look at this one. It's like a float. Oh, cool. Wow, I don't know. For me, it's actually between the lantern or the grottle. Wow, look at this thing. Oh my God, even the screen shakes. Wow. That's kind of cool. It's got like a little thing in its mouth, little thing in its tongue, little tongue ring. Obviously, you can get the ice crystal and it is from his tongue, and this is what it does. Right? Right? Come on, that's pretty sick. I mean, you just got a bunch of sick. Oh, look at this thing. Look at this thing, bro. But before we look at the next mod, we have to decide, should this be added to the game? No. They look cool, but I just don't feel like it really stays in the zone of Minecraft. It's a little too extreme for me. Now, I think we can all agree Minecraft needs more weapons. Like, it's cool to have diamond swords and stuff, but like, I'm kind of trying to find like a katana. Look at this thing. Or maybe like a netherite spear that, okay, well, actually the spear just looks like a wooden stick. Maybe not that particular item. But there's other cool items in this mod, like brass knuckles. Minecraft is a game about fighting mobs and building. There's not a lot of ways to fight mobs, and I'm all done building. I think the health actually is like a legit feature. It's kind of cool. I don't know. I feel like not knowing their health is kind of weird. Why would they not do this? Like, I don't know. To me, this is such just a simple quality of life change. But look how sick this is. A golden longsword. What? Oh my God. Whoa. Okay. That's kind of cool. We're playing Elden Ring now. Oh my God. Look how cool this is. Wow. Minecraft could use a combat update, to be fair. I like it. Even the way I crouch is different. This looks so cool. It looks like an animation, dude. It doesn't even look real. This is one of the coolest mods ever. I genuinely think there needs to be a combat update. A lot of these features, I feel like will make Minecraft feel so good. Now, maybe I'm in the minority. Maybe people like just standing there with like a general sword and looking like this. Oh, even this is different. Oh, that's cool. Yo, let's go. All right. Let's be honest. Minecraft needs a combat update. I think one way Minecraft could improve is adding more magic, because all we have right now are custom enchantments, and while they're kind of cool, I feel like we need more. You know what I mean? So you can actually enter waystones in this mod. I can put one of these down and I can call it spawn. And I just save it, say it's global, anyone can use it. And then I go all the way over to my other base over here and I say something like, top of mountain cliff right here, LOL. And then I also make it global. And then I add one more over here. By the way, these have unlimited distance, so you can place them anywhere you want in the world and instantly travel between multiple bases and biomes. Cave. So then all you do is walk up to these, right click on it, and you literally pick where you want to go and it just takes you there. You could jump around your base so quickly and effectively, go in the cave instantly, go to a different biome instantly. I think this would be a really cool feature. There's a reason most games have fast travel. Minecraft, this one needs in the game. No changes to it. Flawless execution. Hire me. I will be your new idea guy. 100%. I'll ruin the game, but I don't care. I'll do it. Now, this might be one of the coolest mods we're looking at today, and honestly, it probably doesn't belong in Minecraft, but come on. It kind of does. All right, it's a Harry Potter mod. Dementors. Is that a Death Eater? Troll? Infurious? Giant spider? Look how cool that is. Look how cool that is, man. They're attacking each other. Maybe that spider's too scary though. I don't know about that. But you also get broomsticks that you can fly on, which is really cool. You obviously have the Marauders map, so you can actually see all of the mobs around you or other players. And you even have, I mean, the wand looks cool, but like, I don't understand. What? That's not how you're supposed to use a wand. It's not supposed to be a pokey stick. It's almost like someone who doesn't know how to use chopsticks and stabs their food. Like, this is like if you don't know how to use a wand, and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna start poking people with it. Anyway, weird way to fly. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. And you're probably wondering what this building is, guys. It's another sick mod that we're gonna take a look at today. This adds new nether structures to the surface, which is kind of cool. But what it does that's even cooler is I think it redesigns the nether a little bit, and that's what we're here to look at. Okay, this combat mod has some major issues, and it's the fact that you literally can't do anything except fight. I don't wanna fight anymore, bro. I just wanna build. I actually hate this now. This is the worst mod I've ever seen in my life. There's no way for me to break it. There's no way for me to break. Okay. This is terrible. All right, so this is called an incendium pipeline. Oh, cool. So it's like Mineshafts in the nether. Oh, that's really smart. Why is that not a thing? Because nether mining is so boring. Pipelines would actually be kind of sick. Definitely like the pipeline idea. Let's try one more. Yo, there's some really good ideas in this. How about a piglin village? All right, the spawn maybe is a little off because it spawned it like in the wall, but the idea here is like an actual village for piglins. I just don't know why it's in the ceiling. It's spawned incorrectly. These are cool ideas. I feel like if you're a Mojang developer, you're never gonna run out of ideas. Like maybe this one, like this giant tower doesn't fit in because it looks like it's got snow around it. It doesn't feel right. I don't think all of these need added, but some things like the caves, the mines, the labs, like some of these are really cool, so I like them. And I don't think the combat mod should be added after looking at it a little more. It's a little bit weird and annoying. This one is called Aquaculture. You see, Minecraft fishing is one of my least favorite parts of the game because in most games like Terraria and Stardew Valley and all the others that you play, fishing is like a legit force to be reckoned with. But in this version, you catch 50,000 salmon and it takes you 20 minutes to do, and it's boring. This takes that and says, let's make it more fun. Let's make it more exciting. This actually doesn't make it more fun, but it makes the reward slightly better. This is equally as boring. A lily pad. All right, I feel like I honestly pulled the most boring item possible. Is there a better? Neptunium fishing rod. I think that's what we need. I think what they should do is change fishing so there's less time waiting and more time interacting. Like Stardew Valley, if you ever played their fishing game, it's legit. Because instead of waiting for an oh, okay, I've got another salmon. All right, maybe this fishing still sucks. Maybe it still needs changes. It does come with some cool weapons, I guess, like boxes, which, you know. Oh, that's cool. The tackle box you could put by your fishing. So that's like, there's some decent features, but like the piranhas, all these fish look the same to me. And I don't know if I like that. Like, I feel like I want them to look a little more exotic. What the crap? Those look weird. What do I do with the turtle? You can't put it in the water. It's just dead. Just a dead turtle, I guess. Personally, I would give this my lowest rating yet. It was underwhelming, and I think that it just took what sucked and made it suck equally as much sucky, so. I don't like it. 2 out of 10. Our next mod is really designed for engineers or people that are nerds because it's full of sprockets and wheels and creative world shapers, and really it kind of takes redstone and says, let's take what's already difficult and make it a billion times harder. There's so many things you can do. So I'm going to show you guys the mechanical drill because it's something that I think I can figure out relatively simply. What does it say? Hold W to ponder. Oh my god, look how sick this is. Oh my god, dude, the inner nerd in me is just fueled with some sort of, I don't know what I'm feeling right now. I think I'm falling in love. Okay, so now it's a little bit more complicated. Now that I realize what's going on here, I'm gonna see if I can figure this out. I feel like when I placed that, it showed me where to place another. Whoa, look how cool this is, dude. It's even giving me arrows. There's so many weird details in this. Like it shows you which direction it's going. That alone should be in vanilla Minecraft. This is actually mind-blowing at this moment. I don't know if I'm gonna make this though. Oh my god, look at the door. It's a train door. You can build full-on train doors. This is so cool. Wand of Symmetry? Why is there no Wand of Symmetry in regular Minecraft? Bro, what? Bro, I'm actually like almost speechless on how sick this thing is. An extendo grip. Look at this. First one, I'm gonna say every feature should be in the game because Minecraft is very specific about wanting to let people be more creative. This does not take away from creativity. It only adds potential creativity. That is why I love it. That is why it fits into Minecraft. Perfect mod, 10 out of 10. You see, Minecraft Mineshafts, I'm gonna be honest with you, they suck. They're not good. So what if Minecraft came in and updated them with this absolutely stunning, beautiful new redesign where every single biome has a custom one? These Mineshafts are just a slight tweak to the original, but they just feel a little better. A little more like a 10-year-old girl didn't design it in her free time. Maybe more like a billion-dollar company made it. That's kind of like the vibe I'm getting here. You know what I mean? You can tell I hate Mineshafts. Do you like reading? Well, that's perfect because today's video is sponsored. Just kidding. There's no Audible sponsorship. Unfortunately, we don't get those too often. But this mod is all related to library stuff, which is actually kind of cool because, well, let me explain this. It's cooler than it sounds. You can put down bookshelves and actually put books in the shelves, but all of this stuff that you can place down is actually usable. You can put stuff in all of it. The sword pedestal. If I grab a sword, I can put it in the pedestal. Look at how sick that is. Look how cool that is. Like you actually put your books in and it gives it a new way to display it. I think it's cool. This is something I would want to be using. Now, that typewriter maybe is a little bit too detailed. Honestly, looks like something out of like a weird horror movie. Don't think that's the right move. Screw gun. Optimal placement. I mean, there's so many cool things in this mod. It's crazy. But don't get me wrong, there's also some dumb stuff, like a printing press. Like, I don't know that you need a full-on printing press in this game. Maybe you could find some use for it. There's even a saw, which helps frame items. I mean, there's just so many crazy things in here, but take a look at the lighting. It's ugly. I give the lighting a 0 out of 10. I give the models here like a 4, but the actual idea is kind of sick. Also, is this like an entire book? Oh my god. Oh! You know what? Actually, I'll give you this one. This is an update we could use. A better book update, Minecraft. Like, why not? It's not like it changes the game. Take a look at how many items our next mod adds. It is absolutely insane. Not only do you get a ton of armor, weapons, and items, you also get insane amounts of custom ore and blocks. This is the Fire and Ice Dragon mod, which literally lets you get baby dragon eggs, actual giant dragons. You can even get armor on these bad boys if you tame them. Not to mention all kinds of other cool mobs, like this little pixie. Look at this guy. Now, what's cool about this, guys, is I feel like the dragons look like they belong in the game. Like this thing, I don't know, maybe it's from RL Craft, but it just feels right. You can get hieroglyphic eggs, which are actually, hippogriff, that's a hippogriff. So guys, I picked the most unique blocks from this entire mod and I put them in my hotbar. I'm gonna show them to you and I want you guys to guess before I place them which one's the coolest. So pick a number, 1 through 9. Number 1 is this jar. If you pick this one, you suck. Number 2 though is this thing, which is kind of cool. It's just a nice little decorative item, a spruce pixie hovel. Now this one is called Fire Dragon Steel. Personally, I hate it because it just looks like an unfinished texture. Doesn't feel like fire, doesn't feel like dragon steel. Obviously, if you pick this, you probably won. We're gonna go through that portal in a second and I'll show you what's inside. Here's a mob spawner for dreadstones. You got a cursed chest. Very interesting. That's kind of cool. I really think that that should be in the game. I don't know. To me, it's either the cursed chest, which is freaking sick, or this portal, which takes us to nothing. It's actually fake. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea how to get through the portal. There's like no instructions, but you can see little like dancing skeletons down there. I'll take the cursed chests and I'll take the dragons. Players literally have begged Mojang to add alligators into the game, and for some reason they never did. And Mojang went on to say something that sounded kind of stupid. Mojang said that hostile creatures like alligators and sharks should be fantasy creations. And that's really weird because polar bears are pretty hostile when they added them to the game. So I don't understand why they never added this. That'd be kind of sick to have. So I think if Mojang did add alligators, it might look a little bit like this. They'd be swarming in the swamps, which is pretty sick. We have crocodile scoots as well. All right, this is a little item they would drop if you kill them. I think it'd be pretty sick if you could craft some crocodile armor, which looks like this. The crocodile chest plate obviously would be pretty strong, and it would mean you're a warrior of killing crocodiles. They could drop crocodile eggs, and crocodile eggs would actually hatch into baby crocs. Let's go ahead and place down a handful of these and just see how long it takes for these bad boys to hatch, see what they look like. So when the eggs come close to hatching, they actually start cracking so that you know they're close. So that one actually got a little closer. I want to go test it though and see if these suckers are as dangerous as they should be. What's up, boys? Maybe oh, there we go. I gotta say, I like it. I gotta be honest with you. This is an incredibly strong start because these alligators need to be in the game. Minecraft pillagers have a bunch of their own mobs already, like the Illusioner, the Vexes, the Ravager, right? They have a lot of them. The one thing they don't have, which I think's missing and Mojang almost added, was an Illager Golem. It is called the Black Iron Golem. So we're gonna spawn this in the middle of the Illager Village and see what it looks like. Oh my God. I feel like, boys, that's a little bit excessive, to be honest. God dang, if they get this thing, we would never be able to kill it. Look at the back of it. Now, he looks intimidating. He obviously is much larger than a regular golem. We'll go in survival mode, no armor, and see what happens. Instantly starts attacking. What the crap is that? Oh, he shoots out fireballs. This is a pretty sick looking mob here. This little spin move. Oh my gosh, he has like multiple attacks. All right, this is gonna blow your mind. We have an entire hotbar of mobs that Minecraft almost added and didn't. These are all related to the Illagers. I literally am so mad they're not in the game, but check this out. The first one we have here is the Necromancer, and he literally spawns custom mobs that attack you, which is unbelievable. Now we're gonna rapid spam the rest to show you how insane this could have been. Illager King, the Illager Miner, the Berserker, the Archer, the Enchanter, and the Frostmancer. Each one of these unique Illagers is a unique way to face new bad guys, fight new enemies, unlock new spawns and territories. To me, this is like a no-brainer. This absolutely should be added to the game. Let's see what the frost guy does. I'm really curious. Oh, he shoots ice spikes at you and he slows you. Oh, that's like actually the sickest one ever, bro. Now, you guys might know what this is based on my inventory, but this is something that Notch said he actually removed from the game. There's some patch notes Notch released that said he actually added Herobrine to the game, and we actually have a way to spawn him right now. You see, Herobrine can be spawned by just using a couple of unique items in game. You can put down some gold just like this. Oops, not like that. And then if you surround it with lava in each of the 4 corners like this, put a redstone torch on all of these, and then finally put your cursed diamond in the center. It does that, and then apparently Herobrine spawns. I'm not really sure where. The problem is I have no idea where Herobrine is now, and now he's gonna haunt us throughout the video, I feel like. There's a couple ways Herobrine could look like, and I don't know where he is right now, so I'm just gonna spawn in all the different variants there could be if Mojang added it. There's the Herobrine Stalker. This one would just stare at you. The Mage would attack with Mage. There's a Builder, a Spy, and a Warrior, and each one of these would have different ways to attack or annoy you. So this one just sprints away. These come at you and try to clobber you to death with swords and stuff. It's a dramatic thing.
And it's honestly really creepy.
Now I'm freaking out. Why they gotta do that sound effect? God, why is the cow's eyes white? Why are these having white eyes?
What?
All right, chill. Oh, that Herobrine takes over bodies of animals and gets you. That's actually a little bit of a bonus feature. So do I think Herobrine should be added? Pfft, absolutely, man. So if you know anything about Minecraft, you know that jockeys are when mobs ride other mobs, right? You can have like a zombie on a skeleton like this, but there's nothing in the ocean that's a jockey. Minecraft actually added this one into the game. There's a code already here, and this was the ocean version of a jockey that was meant to be added. So we're gonna try this again. you can see for a split second, this command allows a drown to ride a dolphin. That was the original design, but then they changed it so the dolphin swims out instantly and they can't stay together, which is kind of annoying. Oh, there it is. There it is. On land, you can definitely see that it's clearly riding. Now, Mojang was also close to not only upgrading the pillagers, but the villagers as well, which I think would have been awesome because one of their ideas was to add a bunch of different classes to the villages that actually help protect them. The classes include things like knight, archers, swordsmen, and these new classes made it a lot easier to defend against what would have been even stronger mobs. Unfortunately, though, these guys were never added to the game because Mojang said that villagers were pacifists. They don't fight, they don't do any damage no matter what. Do I think they should be added? Yes. Is there anything that I don't think should be added so far? No. This one you probably know about. It's a Minecraft Killer Bunny, but you probably don't know why they were actually not added. So Minecraft Killer Bunnies are extremely rare. I do believe they actually are in the game. They're added, right? They could spawn. They have red eyes. They attack you and they're called Killer Bunny and they're aggressive. That's pretty much the idea. They were added because of the Monty Python movie and then Jeb removed it and said that they shouldn't be in the game or something. He said that they were dumb. He really just said it's just another death message. I don't know why it was removed. I feel like it's kind of a sick feature to have. One of these items was actually added to the game. I'm gonna actually give you guys a quiz and see if you can figure out which one it is before I tell you. Our first one is the infected chicken. It's a Herobrine, basically. It's what it is. You've got this one, which is a fancy chicken. Basically, there's just a lot of them. All right, here they all are. Midnight, amber, blah, blah, blah. They all lay different types of eggs, which is really cool. I need you guys to guess in the comments which one you think was actually in the game. The answer is this one, the diamond chicken. This was added literally to the game. This is not made up. And it laid diamonds instead of eggs. So these bad boys are diamond layers, absolutely stunning looking. And I don't really like the design. But yeah, when you kill it, they drop diamonds. So these were only added on April 1st. They were there for one day and then removed from the game. Now this mob has a name just called the Hovering Inferno. And it lost the Minecraft mob vote. If it passed, it would have been added, and this is what it looks like. Tell me this isn't like one of the coolest looking mobs ever. Now, we're gonna show you what it does in a second, but the particles coming out of it, the design, I'm not gonna lie to you, it looks really cool, but let's go in survival and see what it actually does. Okay. You know what? I can see why it wasn't added, actually. Never mind. This is terrible. Nah. We're going to the opposite biome now to test this next one out. This is the Minecraft Kraken, which was actually almost added as well. The idea was they wanted to make the ocean more dangerous, and so they actually put up a vote between the Kraken and the Phantom, and somehow y'all chose the Phantom. God dang, that's the dumbest mob I've ever seen. The way the Kraken was designed, though, is that it would scour the ocean floor in order to find food, but if it located you in a boat, it would actually soak your boat up and then eat you as well. So here we are in survival mode. There's the Kraken. Let's see what it does. It's locking onto us now. I mean, I feel like if the Kraken looked like this, I understand why y'all didn't want it added. This is underwhelming. What if I go in the water? Is it cooler? Does it eat you?
It doesn't even suck you in its mouth.
I just feel like that's the most underwhelming mob we've seen today. It should be like dragon size. It should be like an actual boss that lives in the water. This ain't it. Now, earlier we talked about the crazy Minecraft Golem they almost added for Illagers. There's two more they almost brought in. One of them is the Minecraft Furnace Golem, which you've seen already on my shorts page. It's kind of like an upgraded Iron Golem, but this one you've never seen before. Mojang never gave us an official reason why they didn't add this. It was actually a Melon Golem, and it looks like this. Look, I don't know why this thing exists. If I put down like a generic zombie, I'm pretty sure the Melon Golem shoots seeds at it. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. That is the weirdest thing ever. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like, honestly, if you had like a lot of zombies, but a lot of these too, okay, I was gonna say they'd be like machine guns, but they're like one hit and they die. Oh, they kill each other. Oh, they're really stupid. So there's obviously Herobrines, different types of mushrooms, but those aren't what we're here to look at today. We're here to look at the Minecraft Cluckshroom. Again, Minecraft played with the idea of adding it. If you sheared it, they would actually drop mushrooms. This one doesn't though, because we broke it, because we didn't know how to make it right. Okay, this is one of my favorites because I've never even heard of this one before. I don't think any of you have either. This one is a red spawn egg, and it had a 1% chance of spawning whenever you were placing redstone dust. We're gonna see if we can get one to naturally spawn here right now. Unfortunately, we didn't get any, so I spawned one in. This is a redstone bug spawn egg. They don't really do anything. They literally just spawn when you're making redstone. It's really strange. I don't know. The idea maybe is that they would like destroy your redstone, but they don't actually do anything. Oh, you know what? I lied. They actually damage you. Maybe this would be annoying, actually. Now, there's a handful of other basic mobs Minecraft almost added but didn't. For example, this is called a cookie cow, and I don't know if it actually drops cookies or not. Nope, it doesn't. There's also rainbow sheep that were almost added into the game, but were never added. These sheep are cool because it's not the normal rainbow. It's just got the full entire gambit of colors all at once. And when you sheared these bad boys, they would actually drop rainbow wool, which is a totally different kind of wool, and you can make some pretty cool bases out of this. I don't know. I feel like there needs to be some sort of rainbow block. The first one here is the alligator snapping turtle. These things are really cool because they hide in the water, and if you are unlucky enough to step on top of them, their jaw crushes down and absolutely destroys you. I think it's kind of sick. I'd give this one a 5, all right? Our next one is the warped mosquito. This one's a little bit intense, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if it has a place in the game. 2 out of 10 for me. This is the enterophage. It would be a new end mob that would spawn in the end and do some damage to you. Absolutely sick. Look at how cool that thing is, man. 9 out of 10. Tarantula hawk, y'all have seen this one before. Super dangerous. 9 out of 10. I think that should be added. We got the void worm. I'll be honest with you, I like it. All right, picture this. You're a new Minecraft player. It's your first time in the world. You want to go out and make a base, but you don't know how to place. You dig a hole and you just live inside of this little dirt hole and that's it. What if there was a more fun way that didn't involve you hiding in a hole for 20 minutes until it was safe to go outside? Well, there was almost a way to do that. You see, a long time ago, Minecraft added the campfire, and that made a lot of players wonder, could Mojang be adding more camping equipment? This incredible mod called Comforts adds what players were hoping Mojang would bring in, and the reason they didn't add this is actually kind of wild. We'll find some good trees. That's part of hammock hunting. You gotta find the best trees and then it's worth it. Here we go. This is a good one. There's not enough space? How much space do you need? There we go. You need 3 blocks in between. So that is what the hammock could look like. And to me, it really looks kind of vanilla. It looks like it could fit in the game. You can actually go onto it and even sleep in the hammock, which is really cool because Minecraft's never added a different variant of a bed. I think it's sick. People make hammocks all the time. But they also added sleeping bags. You could carry these with you when you go out for an adventure before you do something dangerous. Pop asleep. And it would not ruin your other respawn point. Once you break the bed, then your other respawn point takes over. I think it's a really cool feature. It would be kind of game changing. But Mojang ended up saying they think beds are enough. So what do you guys think? I think it's cool. Honestly though, hammocks seem legit to me. I really want a hammock. This is kind of fun. Come on, hammocks are cool. Look at the size of this tornado. Now, a long time ago, Mojang actually teased different weather types because right now in the game, you have like one weather type, you have rain. But we now have hurricanes and tornadoes and all kinds of sick stuff in this version. They never really gave us a reason. They said they were going to, they kind of teased it, but they never added it. So I think there's still hope they could add something like this, right? There's hope that you could have like crazy weather. Now, one of the most amazing ideas players submitted to Mojang was wood that you could actually dye. And now this idea sounds weird at first, but take a look at all the cool variations you could have. Like it literally has every single wood scale you could possibly think of. I really like this design, all right? To me, this is cool. But what makes it even sicker is that you can actually craft out of this wood. So if I get like a full stack of the red, because I feel like this one's the coolest. Now, the reason Mojang said they never added it was similar to other features, which honestly is like kind of stupid. They said players will be less creative if we give them too much. They kind of came out and kept using that as an excuse, and it doesn't make sense. Our next Minecraft feature is something so stunning, so powerful and beautiful that it would change the way that the game is played forever. But Mojang decided not to add what would probably be the greatest feature we've seen today. My friends, the Vert Slab. That's right, folks, vertical slabs, one of the coolest items Minecraft should add. This doesn't take away from the game and only adds to creativity. Like all the other reasons they gave us why they didn't add stuff was because it wasn't creative, right? This is like a suggestion players won't stop bringing up, first off. So like Mojang is sick of people saying, please give us vertical slabs, please do it, do it, do it. They said they didn't want to add too many blocks to the game. They didn't want to make it like too confusing or too overwhelming. But tell me in the comments right now if you would be overwhelmed if you had slabs. I don't understand it. I genuinely don't. This one makes no sense to me. This is a cool feature that would really add a lot to the game. In my opinion, this one feature would like revolutionize the way people play Minecraft because you could bring an entire new element. You know, my only guess though as to why they never brought it is that maybe they didn't want these weird gaps, right? When you build out of regular blocks, if you build out of like say a full solid oak plank, there's no gap, right? You can put it right there, or the gap is like perfectly one block. If they start bringing slabs in, my guess is that maybe it starts making things weird and too uneven, and maybe they don't like that. I don't think it looks bad personally. But at the end of the day, guys, they are never going to add it. They literally went so far as to say, stop suggesting it. They told people to stop suggesting it because people brought it up so much. How crazy is that? If you go to Minecraft Foods and start looking at them, you got a cake, you got a cookie, and that's about it. The other food's really pretty savory. There's not any sweet foods. There's like no candy. There's no like just anything with sugar. But what if Minecraft really expanded the crop world? Imagine harvesting a peach tree and getting peaches. Like it's giving Stardew Valley vibes. It's giving Terraria vibes. It's very cool. You can have a pear sapling, a pecan sapling. There's so many other types of saplings. And there's also different types of seeds you could grow now. We're gonna look at 5 of them and we're gonna vote on one of the 5 that we wish was added. I got 7 seeds because I wanted to see multiple. So we're gonna do 7. We're gonna see which one's best. First up, we have blueberry, eggplant, hops, kiwi, oats, and zucchini. We're gonna bone meal all of these. To me, it's cool. It's a no-brainer. This should be added to the game. I don't understand why it's not. Which one am I picking? I think blueberries. I think those look pretty cool. Most survival games, Ark Survival Evolved, Rust, literally almost any game you can think of have a few common elements. Building, eating, and drinking. All these games allow you to drink water. You have a water bar. You have to satisfy your thirst. Minecraft, though, never made you do that. It only makes you get food. It just doesn't make sense to me. I think there's a lot of reasons to add it, but it would make the game harder. So if you guys disagree, let me know in the comments. If anybody disagrees with what I'm about to say, you're crazy. Don't even act like you don't want it. It is mega chests, guys. Take a look at how cool this would be. A glass chest. Imagine. You have to build these little upgraders, and you have to upgrade the chests all the way to the end. Gold chest, diamond chest, glass chest. It's just amazing. And then if I put all these in here, the fact that you can see them is even cooler. Look how cool that is, man. Now, currently Minecraft has over 30 different biomes, but a lot of them are very similar. A lot of them are also very old. So what if Minecraft came and added a bunch of new biomes like the mods do in a mega update? And I think the biomes could be just very subtle, like this example here, which is a dark forest, but the trees are just super tall. Or maybe some different colored trees like this, something subtle. I think it would be cool to take the existing biomes and just add a little more diversity to them, like you see here. It's not unrealistic to imagine a biome that looks like this, and it's certainly, well, I don't know about purple trees, but it's cool, man. It's cool. Do you know how unbelievably beautiful and peaceful it would be to walk through this? Some Minecraft music in the background. Little wind blowing in your face because you got the window open, drinking on a nice lavender tea. That's what I'm getting from this area, all right? I'm getting my life is perfect. I'm getting jungle leaves that are purple. How about this? Now, okay. Let's say you're playing Minecraft and you want to tweak some settings, but you want to get really technical about it. What if you want to like change particles or change some crazy details or change the clouds or the fog or the sky or anything? Could be done, and all it takes is a mod called OptiFine. You can go into this mod and change everything from the shaders you're using to the quality, the performance, potion particles, terrain animated, firework particles. Let's turn lava off and see what it looks like. Look at that, lava animations are turned off now. You see this mod allows you to perfectly manage Minecraft in a way that is unbelievable. But what? Why is this not in the game? Well, let me tell you guys, this one actually comes with a little bit of tea. And by tea, I mean drama. Mojang came out and they said, we want to add this to the game. We want to add all these cool settings to the game. We want to buy OptiFine. And OptiFine said, no. And I really don't know how Mojang can't force them to sell it or just basically acquire it, but they haven't. And so that's what's going on. Minecraft has all these different breeds of cats. Some are from other YouTubers who had cats. Some are from like actual real dev cats, right? It's pretty cool. And then for dogs, despite dogs actually having breeds and cats just being called a cat, it's like you don't go to someone's house and they go, oh, here, this is my purebred cat. It's a rare thing to happen. But dogs, everyone knows, they're all different breeds. And for some reason, all we have in this game is white dog. So what if Minecraft changed it? And what if we added something like this Better Dogs resource pack? And they added multiple variants of our doggy boys. Look at this. How cool would it be to have, oh, look how friendly they look. They look so friendly now. Look at them. Emerald armor? Hello, Mojang, it's right here in front of you guys. Why didn't you add emerald armor to the game? I think we've all wondered this, honestly, for a long time. Like, why is emerald armor not in the game? Why can I not whip out an emerald bow or an emerald pickaxe? It even looks cool, man. I use it all the time. I feel like this is the coolest looking weapon in the game. You even got an emerald paxel, which is a pickaxe. I don't know, it's a pickaxe, axe, and shovel. Like, that's a cool item. But I think Mojang didn't add them because they wanted emeralds to remain as like a trading currency. They wanted to introduce it as like what you trade with. And I guess it makes sense, but I mean, honestly, we all trade with diamonds anyway, and we still craft out of those, so it doesn't really hold up. I feel like this is a feature that would make Minecraft better, which is why I would like to be the new CEO of Minecraft. But I gotta show you guys the Fireflies first, because we found a mod that recreates it in a pretty realistic way. Not sure where to find these things. They could be in the mangroves. Oh, is that Firefly? Oh. Look at this. Can you believe something as tiny and insignificant as this was never added to the game? Look at this. It looks like a little experience orb. Now this one I actually like because it just adds like a little ambiance to the game. But you guys know like actually why they didn't add these? Like there's like a legit reason why this little teeny tiny pixel, where are you? This little pixel was not added to the game. It's because apparently they're toxic to frogs. Like,
are you kidding me?
Y'all literally have a poison potion in the game. What? Explain this, Mojang. Are you kidding? We can do this. Look, at the end of the day, I feel like Mojang's got too much of a connection to frogs and it's crazy. All right, now here is one of the coolest features Minecraft almost added to 1.19. It was Mangrove Villages. And when I show you how sick this looks, you're gonna be pretty disappointed as well. Because look at this. They added everything you could have needed to create a successful Mangrove Village, including Mangrove Villagers. Like these are already in the game, Mojang. So why didn't you go all the way and just design this? Oh, this mod here is using moss blocks, oak wood, and surprisingly surprisingly not a lot of mud. Now, why didn't Mojang add a Mangrove Village? I have no idea. There's no answers on Google that I can find. It's the same as the jungle. Like, they literally created the villagers as if they were prepared to do it, and then someone at Mojang said, you know what? No, the players don't want this. The players want just the villages they have. Don't give them more than they deserve. I want to know in the comments right now, what types of things you think the Mangrove Village would do? Speaking of things Minecraft almost added and didn't, they literally teased a drawing of this completed biome, like it was completely done, and they released it and said, yo, we're gonna add this crazy cool birch biome. It would be a birch forest and look really similar to this, which first off is very beautiful to me. Like, this would probably be one of my new favorite biomes to live in and finally replace my spruce wood bases I always make. But second off, is it really that hard to make? Mojang? Now, I found a sketchy website that goes in detail on why birch forest was canceled. This is the concept art they made. Like, it's a actually beautiful looking biome. It might be one of the prettiest biomes I've seen. And then Mojang literally came out and said, concept art is not a commitment. Are you kidding me? All I'm saying, guys, we just take this mod, we move it all the way over to Minecraft, and we say, hey, use it. The next thing that Mojang was teasing they were going to add was repurpose witches huts, because, like, let's be honest, they're boring. So the theory was that maybe they were going to add a bunch of new witches huts in different biomes, like this one. And the more I look at this, the more I love it. Yo, look how cool this one looks. Like, adding witches huts to more locations makes sense to me because they're literally witches, bro. You think witches wouldn't just live everywhere trying to get their potions? Look how cool this one could look. A taiga witches hut biome, and it looks like it's in a magic forest, which makes it even cooler. I think I'm just disappointed it's not in the game. I feel like it'd be sick. All right, now there's no mod for this one, so I'm literally gonna build it to show you what this could have looked like. But they could have added swamp caves. This sounds kind of cool to me. Now, not every biome really has an underground area, so this one's kind of weird. Like, there's no like grassland caves, but I feel like the swamp specifically would work. And if it did, it certainly wouldn't look like this, but it might look like this. Okay, so this is a very simple rendering that I just built, but let me show you what I'm talking about. If you look at a Minecraft world, so much of the world is the exact same cave. They're literally all made of stone. That's it. There's no depth to them. What if the caves had more depth? What if that you went into different biomes and you saw different blocks, and as you traveled in the caves, you could see things like this. Underground areas full of slime because it's like a slime cave mangrove type swamp biome. I think that would be really cool because as you fly through and realize the limiting number of underground biomes, you realize you could travel forever. And it is the same no matter what you do. And to me, it's kind of boring. Some people theorize that since there's now mud in the game, Minecraft pigs could roll in the mud and get muddy, which would make sense because if you've seen a pig, they do roll in mud and get muddy. So this is a custom made muddy pig texture pack. Be honest, would this be the greatest Minecraft edition ever? Come on, tell me this wouldn't be great. It would have no value to the game, I don't think. And I think if you got them wet, it should wash them off. But this is just a little mock-up. But people know that they were like retexturing boats, like the way that they now have like custom colored oars to match, which took them a long time to do. And they now have boats with chests in them. The theory was they were going to add a 4-seater boat so that you and your 4 closest friends could move around together. They didn't add it. You also can't lead them together. So this isn't a feature. And to be honest with you, I would not get your hopes up. I don't think any 4-seater mechanics are coming to the game anytime soon. Here's one of my favorite features that somehow was just forgotten about. We haven't even gotten an update on where this stands, but do you guys remember when they teased archaeology, which seemed like a really, really cool mechanic? They just said, hey, hopefully they'll forget about it. Well, we didn't. And this is the archaeology mod that shows what it could have looked like in game. It's gonna take me a really long time to find it because this exists on a very old Minecraft version. There's no command to find, so I will literally fly in a straight line until I find this. Let's see how long it takes. Did I find one? Yo, I found one. Wow, that took not as long as I expected, actually. Okay, so this is the Archaeology Station that almost was added, and we got the archaeologist who trades that for biofossils or skull blocks for emeralds. Wow, this is kind of cool. All right, let's see what's inside the tent. Obviously, a broken door. I don't think you should have built here, but he has the archaeology's workbench and the sifter. That is cool. Now, I'm not 100% sure how we're supposed to dig in this, and is that bouncing? Bro, I'm not even sure what we're about to fight here. Some sort of like oil monster. Tartar sauce. It's tartar sauce. Okay, well, let's dig down here. You can't even break the tartar. Weird. I don't know how you break it. Do you have to cover it up? Oh, you do. Okay, so first we're gonna cover up the tartar sauce, and then I guess we start digging and see what we find. I'm not really sure. There must be fossils in the ground. I'm gonna go deep in the ground and see if we find the fossils. Oh, there they are. So you literally go into the mines, collect fossils from down in the mines, then you bring them up, sift through them, collect the fossils, and you can create cool items. Some of the items that could be in fossils are included here. Now, there's a lot of them. To be honest with you, it might be a little bit much. Like, I don't know if we need like full-on dinosaur materials and like whatever this, that looks like some kind of weird cursed monster, a bubble blower. I don't know how that got into this one, but that's pretty cool. But there's a lot of other features like really cool swords that tie into it, actual fossils, fossil armor, amber, stone tablets, a whip. I don't know about that one. Wooden javelin. There's so many cool items that could be related to fossils. But unfortunately, Mojang said no, and all of our dreams burned up in lava. So there's a lot of things in swamps and mangroves that people really were expecting for this one. They made it look like the swamps and mangroves would have extreme fogginess, like a real swamp. It'd be creepy, kind of like a more horror vibe vibe for the game. The best I could do is lower my render distance down to 3, but imagine that it was literally in my face. Like imagine that fog is how the game normally was in the swamp biome. Like you're walking through it, it's way closer. Everyone watching this right now who plays on like a computer with a very bad processor is like, yo, this is already how I play Zach. I already have this feature. But it'd be kind of cool to have more of a creepy swamp, like where you don't really know what to expect, where it's just dark, it's dangerous. I thought it would be added. I thought they would do some minor biome overhauls like this. They didn't, and I think they said they had no plans. So this one ain't coming. Another swamp mangrove feature we thought we would see, which you might have seen previously, is an alligator. We thought they might add it, but Mojang confirmed once again they're not adding any dangerous mobs into the game, despite adding polar bears, swords, poison potions, dragons, fire shooting demons, withers, and the warden, along all the other dangerous mobs. Now, mangrove swamps actually are known to have a lot of other animals in it, and so it'd be kind of cool if they added some of these other ones as well into the swamp with our low render distance. Mangroves actually have a lot of shrimp. Now, I don't know if they're mantis shrimp, but this would be one of the coolest additions, but they also sometimes have jellyfish. So I think it'd be kind of cool if you were swimming through the swamp and you had something like this to see it below you. Might make it a little more dangerous, a little more fun. Maybe something you could even collect in a bucket. Although I don't know if you want to be eating jellyfish. It'd be a really cool feature if they added it. Last year, this item was leaked. This is an official leak from Minecraft on Reddit. It was a mossy log, which we were expected to get, and we never did. By the way, if you eat the jellyfish, this is what could happen to you. I just feel like this is kind of cool, and I wanted to show it because I didn't know what I was seeing in my inventory. Come on, that is absolutely amazing. Swamp Biome should have added something like this. It's Pride Month too. Would have been perfect. All right, but anyway, there's a couple more things they almost added besides mossy logs. We don't have any examples of these. Now, it turns out these were actually a fake leak, and someone just tricked the entire world into believing they were coming, but we can assume it would look similar to this, which still would have been kind of cool, but whatever. There was also an old tweet from a Minecraft developer that said birds would be coming to the game, like more than just parrots, and so players thought you might be seeing things like these hummingbirds or maybe things like the sunbirds. Those might be a little bit extreme, but any type of bird was expected. And then the Minecraft developer deleted his tweet, so it doesn't exist anymore, and none of that was ever added. Sounds like my guy went off the deep end and maybe even got fired for it. Not really sure. But one of the most interesting theories as to what was almost added to Minecraft has to do with this portal-shaped structure in deep dark cities. Because according to this post, Mojang added a new dimension into the game, but never officially released it. It was mysteriously removed. Because the early on name for this item was the portal. And so players assumed it would come to life or will come to life at some point. In fact, the official name is Small Portal Statue, and you can see there's a couple of different variants of this, the smaller and the larger variants. But what's even more interesting about this theory is that King B Dogs, the guy's username who created most of the deep dark and warden stuff for Mojang, was the original creator for the Aether mod in Minecraft. He made arguably the most famous Minecraft dimension mod ever and was working on a project that had an item called Portal. That is very weird and could potentially mean that at some point this might be ignited and lead us to the Minecraft's 4th dimension. They said they're not going to add any new dimensions until they update every biome in Minecraft, which means the end update will probably happen before we see whatever this leads to. Guys, thanks for watching. Click here to watch more. Bye.